So I take the 20% of 19, then I get the C3 and C4. Okay? So in this way, I already get 3 C3 and C4. Next one, I need to get the O1, O2 and F3, F4. F3, F4 can be a bit complicated, but let's do the O1, O2 first. Then what I do is I measure the circumference of the head. Let's say this is around 54. Okay? 54. 5% to the left, 5% to the right of 54%. Same one goes with half 5%, 5%. The 5% from the left and right of the OZ is your O1 and O2. So imagine C3, C4, O1, O2 is complete. Okay? But just now in the front, because I get FP1 and FP2, okay, there's a trick to this. Okay? If you want to do it fast and easy, what you can try to do is like you measure FP1 to C3, you take half of it. It's a little shortcut. Normally, they will take FP1 onto the O1, 50%, and then take the C3 and here and another 50%. But I've seen labs, right, if they want to do it fast and they are not really off so much, take FP1 to C3 and you take the half, you can actually get quite a good frontal leads, F3 and F4. Okay? In this way, it reduces your hook up time. Okay? So in this way, you get C3, C4, O1, O2, F3, F4. And when this is done, remember the reference? Okay, reference we put behind the mastoid bone. Okay, the mistake that I always see is you put too low on the mastoid bone. Try to put it higher. Okay, like below the earlobe here, put it higher. Why? If you put too low, sometimes you get a lot of this artifact from the pulse. Okay, you get the ECG artifact. So if you put it higher, it reduces the artifact. Okay, I've seen as long as you put it low here, definitely get the ECG artifact, almost 100% confirmed. Okay, so that's now when you're. This is the EEG part. Okay, and the EOG. 1 cm up, 1 cm down. Okay, from the outer canthus. Okay, up and then down here. When this is done, basically that's it. And the rest is just the chin EMG. No, that's one. Okay, there are three EMG. One in the middle here, and 2 submentally. Yeah. Okay. A lot of people ask, how do I know where to put this submental? Here is middle, easy, right? But below here, I was trained in the past, right? It's easy. Use your 2 thumbs and try to feel it here. Okay? You feel it, somewhere you can feel it here. That's where you put the 2 TMT. But be careful not to put the 2 leads on top of each other. You get very bad signal. Try to avoid it, but try to put it on separate here. Okay? Then after that, the things that we will do that make the patient doesn't look so sexy is when you put the tape. Because we need to secure the leads, right? We put the tapes on top of it just to secure it. Alright? When that is done, you put the cannula, you put the thermistor, done. Okay? And okay, relax. Okay, again. Okay, so I know it's going to be somewhere here. So I'm going to just wipe with the alcohol wipe here. Okay. Just wait for a while. Just wait for it to dry. Okay. Try not to put it immediately after you put it because if it's still wet, this will move. Okay. And before that, I already asked the patient to put the lid underneath. Okay, into his pants. Okay, then just open. Okay. Don't relax. Okay, again. Okay. So you see that I'm placing it towards the back, like this, towards the back. Okay. Then you can actually use want 2 finger or 3 finger, doesn't matter, but don't put too far apart. Okay? Then just clip on. Yes, that's good. Yeah. Okay? Then we try to secure it, okay? Not to, so that when he move, just put across it. Usually we use a wider tape, then you can just do one. Because I would normally do one more just in case I'm afraid if the button will come out. Let's do one more to cover the button. Okay. Is it done?
Silakan duduk.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Okay, next one is ECG. Okay, I'm not going to put it under the lower rib. I'm going to just put it here. So, sorry, this is all over 80, right? Okay. Okay, so we just feel where's the collarbone. Just put it below the collarbone. So, for technicians, right, we always say that if you're just like go like in the same line as the nipple line. Then
Okay.
for guys, it's easy to see. Sometimes when you see a male patient, they can just take off the shirt. But for female, it's very hard to actually determine where's the nipple line. So you have to do a bit of assumption. But normally, it will not run too far away. Okay. So. Okay, for our system, we have one short one and one long cable. So the short one should be on his right. Okay, because this is where you plug in the device later. That's why you plug in here. So the short one should be on his right, and then this long one on his left. Okay, it's done. Extend for a while. Okay, now I'm using the PSG device. Can you understand? Yeah. Okay, just relax. Okay. Then I'll adjust it. Okay, this belt, you can see here, is adjustable, but this feels a bit too loose. Okay, so I can always take it out and do a bit of adjustment. Okay, so the question is, should we put it loose or tight or just nice?
Just nice.
Just nice. If it's too loose, you see a flat line. If it's too tight, you see a flat line. So it should not be too tight or too loose. It should be just nice. Okay? Okay? This is just nice. Actually, later you can come and feel the tension of this belt here. Okay? And this one, because I can adjust so that this doesn't fall all the way down. For example, I can just adjust this belt to this way. Okay, this looks good. Okay. Is someone laughing? Or? Okay. Okay. Now, belt, chest belt, abdomen belt is on. Okay. One common mistake that always people make is like they did not plug in the sensors. Because after you do every EEG, right, you're so happy, oh done, okay, patient light off. But if you forgot to put in this into device, means you don't have ECG signal, you don't have leg signal. Okay? So, okay, turn the side. Yeah? On the device below it, there are 4 bipolar channels. Let's say from the top is 1, 2, 3, 4. The second one is always ECG. So I plug in the ECG first. Okay? The third one is actually leg movement 1. So which one is the left? This one. Left. Okay. So left. Right. Okay. So when this is done, I'm very sure that I have my leg movement plugged in, I have my ECG. So the next thing I need to do now is I will ask patient to come sit down. Okay, this is the beauty of the EEG and EOG cable. I just put behind first, and then just plug in here. Okay. Okay, now it's the fun part. I will need to measure. Okay, and then I need to look straight up. Okay, look up, straight there. Okay. For those who want to take a video, I think you should stand in front here because I'm going to do the measuring. Okay. Yeah. I will do the fast version so that you can do it easier. First and foremost, I measure the nation until Indian. Half of 38 is 19. So I'll just do this marker is very strong as well. Okay. Okay, I'll just do a marker here. Okay. 10% of 39 is 3.9. So 38, sorry, 3.8. So 3.8, you can look here. Okay. Let's do it somewhere here. Let's do one mark. Okay. And then behind, you want to get the OZ, right? So 38, so it's around. Okay. Now we take the preocular left to right. $40. So we take half, 20. Okay, I want to do the intersection, which is a marker, so I don't want to mark his head until. Okay, let me just mark here 20 first. Okay, let me just. Okay. So this is the intersection. Just now the intersection, that's your CZ. Okay. So now if I want to do it even faster, so just now here is 40. So half of 40 is 20. What is 20% of 20?
10.
20% of 20.
4.
Alright?
Yeah, 4.
So 4 to the left of CZ, 4 to the right of CZ. So okay. Sometimes, right, especially for women with a lot of hair, after you do the marking, sometimes you don't see it very clearly. So you can actually use some paste to open up, to mark the position so that you know it is there. Compared to after I finish, I still have to, where is the marking? Okay? So this is something I learned from the text in Korea, which is quite good. Okay? I will take some of this paste. You see now I will have difficulty finding it. Okay? Okay, now I found it here. I just put some paste around the area. Yeah, I think he already froze. Okay, and you can actually can come and see. I put a marking here so that later I will need to prep the area there.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah. Ah, yeah. Done, done. Ah, done, 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 done. Yeah.
Okay, so now I will have C3 and C4, right? I need to get O1, O2, but to do that, I need to measure the head circumference. Okay. Trust me, I've seen a lot of labs. They don't measure. They just use the hand, right, to have an estimation. It's not entirely wrong, but with the measurement, you get a better positioning of the leads. Okay. Okay, so just right. $58. Okay, guys, I need your help. 58 times 5%. What is that? How much is 58 5%?
Yeah.
2.9, right? So 2.9, if I mark at 3, would it wrong? No. Okay. Okay, just look straight. Okay. Remember the marking that I did just now? I put here 3. I don't have to do a big marking. I just do a marking here only. Just I want my patient to remain handsome, so I don't have to do so much. Okay. Okay. So where did I mark? Yeah. Okay. Then mark it. Okay, good. Can you give me 10 minutes? No, that's true. Yeah. No. Okay. So we have. Okay, so we have O1, O2, C3, C4. Now we left with F3, F4. Okay. There is a lot of ways for you to get to F3 and F4. Okay. One trick I learned, okay, is to look straight there. Okay, remember I marked it here just now, the point here. So what I learned from that is like, if you measure here to your C3, take half of it, you get the F3. Here, measure it, half of it, you get F4. Okay? Although you can see that this is something like an estimation, but you will not too far off. Okay? Compared to if you use the finger, sometimes you get very far off. But this one, at least you know that, oh, I have the FP1, FP2, C3, C4 is there. Sorry, which is the marker? Okay. So 40. 7.
Should it be, Mr. Kyung,
Yeah.
should it be 20% of 40, not 20% of 20? For the C3C4,
Mm-hmm.
20% of 40, right? Not of 20.
20% of
It's 10, 20, 20.
Yeah.
So it's from 40,
from 40,
not from 20.
but I think from the half.
From 20?
Yeah, from the half. Yes. Yeah, I think from the half. Yes, from the 20.
Because it's different. If it's from 40 and it's 8, right?
Yes, correct. It will be 8 will be the other way side. Actually, I used to be confused with that as well. So, but I did ask Glenn. He said yes, it's half of it. That is easier. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So now we have all the marked. What we do is I need to prep his grounding, which is in the middle of the head, the ground, and then the eyes. Okay. The eyes. How? 1 cm up, 1 cm down. Right? Like this here. This is the location of the eyes. Okay? 1 cm up, 1 cm down. Okay? I need you to close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes here. This I can use. Okay, so then we put the grounding. So people ask me, is it better if I do the new prep on the middle and the eyes? You can. Actually, it's better. Okay. If you want to have a better signal, I will normally scrub it with new prep and then wipe it off with the alcohol. Okay. Why don't we do it? Why don't we do it here? Okay, so I prep the new prep here, like a cotton tip. Next. Guys, remember, the ground is very, very important. If your ground is not good, basically all your signals are going to be very, very bad. Okay. So when we do the patient's head, right, we are like a makeup artist. So we help them to. So we ask them to, okay, just relax, close your eyes. Suddenly I feel like I'm at the supermarket selling like those skin product, right? Okay. I want him to look more nicer, but this electrode is a bit big. Okay. You can actually use a smaller electrode, okay? Okay, you will feel some wires coming down, which is normal. Okay, just relax first. Okay, so the cable from the most outer cable is the green color. Green color is the EOG. Okay? So just scope a little of the 1020. Don't put too much and don't put too little. Just nice, okay? Nice enough for you to do this. Okay, nice enough for you to do this. Like how you press the pimples, right? When I'm going to press it, I'm going to press it like as if I'm going to press the pimples out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to press it on the side. Okay, like I press the big pulse. And then I put a tape to secure it. Okay? Then, who wants to try the other side? Who wants to try this side? Anyone can come and try. You want to try? I can do this head very fast. You want to try? Okay. Okay. So let's take this one, scope a little. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Put it 1 cm down. Yep. Yep. Just press on the side on the black one and press until you see the white color come out. Yes. Yes. That's good. Yep. Okay. Then put the tape. Yep. And then press on it. Yep. EOG, yes, this is EOG. Okay? So, green one is EOG, that's the first cable. Second cable is the blue one, which is a shorter one. This is your frontal. Okay. Before I get too excited, I put it in. I need to chain it. Okay? Here's the ground. Yeah, here's the clip on. Yes. So this serves as the ground for everything. In the older system, you have two grounds. You have put one more on the patient's body and something, but here it serves as the ground for the whole thing, for the whole system. Okay. So when you prep, remember to clean the area well. Okay. Please be careful one thing. If you put too much, and you put on the 1020, the whole EEG electrode will pop out because it's too wet. Okay. So I got a question from one of the participants before. Can I not use this to clean the head? Can I just put my electrode onto the patient? What do you say? No. You will get very, very bad impedance. You get very bad signal. Okay? Please don't. You must always clean it. Okay. After you clean it, there are labs that they use the alcohol wipe to wipe it clean. But if you use only a little, you don't even have to wipe it clean. You can just use the 1020 and put it on. It will still be okay. Okay? Okay. Besides of using a tape, another trick you can use more 1020 and use the patient's hair to cover it. Okay, especially female patients, because the hair is a lot, right? You can put a bit more paste and then try to wrap it with the hair. It will still do as good. But if the patient is not a lot of hair, then using a tape is recommended. Okay, I'll try to use hair on this side. Okay. Yes, you can use gauze as well. Gauze, right? I would suggest that you cut it smaller. Then you put a bit of the 1020 paste on top of the gauze, like a butter shape, right? Then when you put it on top of this one, just press it. Then it gets evenly. Just hold it for a while. It will harden. Then you get a very nice one. But the problem is like getting the 1020 on the small gauze will take a bit of time because you need to take the thing and put on the. But if you really pre-prep this one, then it's good. Okay. Now the next one is the yellow one, which is the C3 and C4. Who wants to come and try? The position is very nicely put here. Who wants to do C3 and C4? You want to try? Okay. Okay. You can try this part here. Okay. Let's clean it first. Yeah. 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 The green one. Yeah. Just clean it first. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. So here, because I see there's a bit too much, so you have to wipe it clean. Wipe it first. Yeah, wipe it dry. Yeah. Correct. Wipe it. Okay. That's it here. Yeah. So the yellow one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, wait. So when you put the wire, right, always put the wire, the electrode wire facing the back. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Then press on the side. Press on the side. Yes, good. Yeah, and then put on top. I have one more side. Who wants to try? Yeah. Let's just press it. Yes. Correct. Then just hold it for a while, just a few seconds, then it will harden. Okay? Who wants to try this side? Right, come. Yeah, you will need to prep it first. Okay. Yeah, it's very obvious. Yeah. Then take a bit more, because you need to clean it more thoroughly. Take that. You can wipe it away. Yeah. Okay. Then you can just wipe it clean. Okay. Yes. Yep. Let's press on the side of that one.
Susah dipasang orang itu
Don't
ngantuk.
hold on, don't block. So that you have the paste coming up. So just press on the side. Yes, that's right.
Jangan.
So what else is that? You push like this. Push on the side. So like a big hook coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Then just put it on. Yeah. And press it. And press on it. And then just put your fingers on. Yeah. Just hold it for a while, and then you feel that it's a bit hardened. And like. All right. Go. Two more. 01, 02. Thank you. One try. Okay. Okay. The next one is the gray color. Okay, sorry. Let's look up. Okay. Let me just adjust the cable for you for a while. Yeah.
Hijau, biru, kuning,
Okay. Let me just adjust the cable.
merah. Kok lepas?
Okay, looks good. Okay. This is a perfect, it's a green one. Okay. Okay, you can take a bit more and then take the mirror. Yes. Clean it. Yeah. Okay. Then the alcohol. Wipe it. That's what's in here. Okay. Now, this red one, like I should. Yes. Let's okay, cool. Okay, now just yeah, this way, this way. Press on the don't go in, don't just press on the side. Okay, that's like this. Just press on the side, like the fingers coming. Okay. Then take one thing. Just cover. Yep. Yep. And just press. Just press on this, and then just pull it all out. Okay, got that. Thank you. Last one. Who wants to do before we do the mastoid? Come. Yes, good. Yeah. Put it in. No problem. Just press. And yeah. Okay, done. Thank you. Okay, so EEG is all done. Okay, like I mentioned just now, ground is important. One more thing that's important is your M1 and M2. Sorry. Okay, your M1 M2 is equally important. If this two is not placed properly, you will get a very bad signal. So on the both sides is very important. So we still need to use the new prep to prep the mastoid. Then wipe it clean. Okay, later I want to show you where I put it. Okay, like I said, don't put too low. Okay, put it a bit higher. Okay, I want you to come here and take a picture. How high I put it? Where do I put it? Okay, that's good.
เท่าไหร่เท่าไหร่
Yeah.
นี่เอง
Okay, not too low, a bit higher. Okay.
เอาอะไรมาเอาอะไรมาอะไรอะไรอ่า yeah
He's a very good model. Okay, all good? Okay, then I just put a tape just to secure it. Always be careful, right? Because sometimes when you exert some force, put one more hand on the other side. You know, we always do this TLC, tender loving care for patient. I've seen some techs, right? They do it, they just the whole the patient is a whole. So we have said, okay, so sorry, we have to put my hand here just to hold it, so that patient's head don't fall above. Okay. 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 Now, eyes EEG done. Chin EMG. Okay. Just relax. And let me just change this one. No. Don't break his neck. Okay. Go. Okay. So there are three colors. How do I always do it? Is I always put green in here, red always on the left side. So that anything on the left side is what? Odd number. So when I plug in here, you can see here, F1 and 2 on the device. 1 means on the left side, 2 on the right side. F means in the middle. Okay? Okay? Just relax. Okay? Okay? Don't worry. This is the part that we need to put a lot of tips. Yep. Wait. And you go. If your hospital have those wider tape, cut it a longer one, then you can have a better coverage here. Okay? Yeah. Do you have a short one? Do you have a short one? One more. Cut half. Break them. Okay. Okay, like I said just now, green to F. So just plug in here. Green is to F. Red to 1. Black to 2. Okay? I need another one. Then don't forget your very important pulse oximeter. Okay, sorry. Okay, question. For male, it's easy. But if he has very long fingernail, you have to ask him to trim at least one finger. Okay? At least one finger. Okay, for ladies, if you have manicure, if you have nail polish, sadly you have to remove one. Okay? I've seen one patient, that time is just nice, it's almost Christmas, and 1 week before Christmas, she did the manicure, and the next day she wanted to do the same study. I said, sorry ma'am, you have to remove your manicure. Oh, I just did it. Okay? We do it after Christmas. Seriously, so we have no choice, but luckily we always ask, I said, can you just remove your nail polish? I think, oh my god, I just did my nails. Okay, wait until you celebrate New Year, then we do it, okay? So, you push this into the, okay, when it comes to pulse oximeter, right? We are very afraid if we lost the pulse oximeter signal, okay? And sometimes you don't even know, is it the device problem or the patient's problem? This is where I want to show this trick. You see this gray and white color here? I intentionally put here one tape. Okay? One more. Okay, just put your hand. Okay. So I ask the patient to relax. Okay? So that he doesn't feel any tension. I'll just put one more like this. so that he can move his finger. I have 2 layers of protection here. If this tube comes out, you know it is the patient. Okay? It cannot be anything else. It is the patient that remove it. Okay? Irregardless how he turned his body, there's no way this thing will come out. Okay? This is from experience, guys. This is from experience. Okay? And of course, we have the thermistor, but we didn't bring the thermistor today. Last but not least is the nasal cannula. Okay? Okay, sometimes when you put cannula, right, it also needs a bit of skill, I would say, soft skill. Okay, when you put it in, I always ask, you can actually ask the patient's help. Can you push this into the middle? Okay? Can you push this in the middle? Okay, push in the middle. Push in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, just press. Okay, good. Okay, let go. Okay? So this one, don't have to put too tight. Just nice. Ask the patient if it's comfortable. It's okay. Okay. Then you can do one here. Okay. Done. Yeah, understand?
Question of Mr. Pios.
Yeah.
For pediatric patients,
Yeah.
the cannula is the worst thing.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
so do you have any tricks?
Okay. For cannula, for pediatric, one way you can do is you can trim a little on the cannula. You can trim a little, but not too much. You can trim a little bit more, but you cannot escape. But again, like I said, as long as you have 2 valves, you have a backup plan. If the kid really insisted nothing in the nose, you irritated everything, you have no choice but to remove the cannula. But don't worry, as long